The Invictus Games controversy. Meghan Markle's presence sparks backlash and protests. The Invictus Games, an event meant to honor the resilience of wounded veterans, was set to be a powerful celebration in Vancouver. But what should have been a tribute to sacrifice and strength quickly spiraled into a media storm, one that saw Meghan Markle at the center of controversy. As the opening ceremony commenced, anticipation filled the stadium. Athletes, their families, and supporters gathered, ready to celebrate the courage of those who had given so much. But when the cameras panned to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the mood shifted instantly. A wave of murmurs swept through the audience, quickly escalating to vocal disapproval. And then, in an unprecedented display of protest, a banner was unfurled. "This is about veterans, not celebrities." Boos erupted from sections of the crowd. The message was clear. Many felt that Meghan's presence was not a show of support but a distraction. The protest wasn't confined to the stadium. Social media lit up with hashtags like #Invictus Games and #Meghan Markle protest, with veterans and supporters voicing their frustration. A divided audience, support or distraction. While some defended Meghan, arguing that she was standing by her husband and the game's mission, others saw it differently. One veteran, who had trained tirelessly for the event, stated, "This is supposed to be about us, the athletes, the sacrifices we made. But all people are talking about is her. That's not what the Invictus Games are for." Another competitor took an even stronger stance, hinting at a silent protest. "If this becomes more about celebrities and less about the veterans, I'll walk away from this competition." It wasn't just the athletes. Even among the audience, there was division. A former military officer commented, "I respect Prince Harry for founding this, but bringing Meghan to this stage, it feels like it's more about them than us." Despite this, Meghan had her supporters. Some fans insisted that the criticism was unfair and that she had every right to be there. But regardless of intent, the reality remained. Her presence had ignited a firestorm. Prince Harry's dilemma: loyalty versus legacy. For Prince Harry, this was not just another event. The Invictus Games are his legacy, his brainchild, born from his own experiences with the military and his passion for honoring fellow servicemen and women. But now, he found himself caught in an impossible situation. He stood between the two defining forces of his life: his commitment to veterans, the very people these games were created for, his loyalty to his wife, who had become a lightning rod of controversy. According to sources close to the event, Harry was deeply troubled by the backlash. Privately, discussions were held about what should be done. The tension escalated as veterans openly voiced their concerns. Would Meghan's presence continue to overshadow the event? Would more athletes step away in protest? The pressure mounted. Meghan's exit: respect or damage control? In a move that some saw as a concession, others as a calculated retreat, Meghan Markle decided to leave the games early. In her public statement, she framed her exit as a show of respect for the athletes. "I deeply admire the strength and dedication of the Invictus Games competitors. This is their moment, and I want to ensure that all focus remains on them." But the reactions were mixed. While some saw it as the right decision, others were skeptical. A military commentator weighed in. If this was really about the athletes, why was she there in the first place? It shouldn't have taken a public outcry for this realization to set in. And then came the inevitable media frenzy. Was Meghan's early departure a genuine gesture, or a PR move to salvage the situation? One thing was clear: the damage had already been done. Aftermath. What does this mean for the Invictus Games? The controversy surrounding Meghan's presence raises bigger questions about the future of the Invictus Games. How does it move forward without being overshadowed by royal drama? Can Prince Harry successfully separate his personal life from his professional commitments? Some veterans are calling for clear boundaries moving forward, emphasizing that celebrities should not be the focus of a platform meant to honor military resilience. Others worry that this incident has set a dangerous precedent. If a rift grows between the games and the veteran community, the very foundation of the event could be at risk. As the dust settles, one lingering question remains. Has the Invictus Games lost its way?